the money should be dispersed as early as possible, because the remaining people can at least see the money, their own money coming back to them and their own hutments given back to them. Through him and Mr. Malesh Babu, our MP, we had a very good interaction at two different places. One is Heavy Industries Ministry lobby, as well as our Managing Director and Joint Secretary, Steel and Mines. We went there by about 11:15 or so. Then we were called in by 12:15 because the minister was in Parliament attending a parliamentary board meeting. He was very cordial and the staff was extremely cordial. They welcomed us, they made us sit and then made us ease at first, and then the proceeding started. He asked what was the problem and said problem is not personal, it is the belonging to the community of KGF. And the problem what the employees are facing has been pulled like an bubble gum or an elastic rubber band for the past 24 years. Because the mines was closed in 2001 and this is 2025. And 4,000 and odd employees were not paid any remuneration. Because there was a conflict among the statements of the government itself. Before the announcement, they said we are going to revise the whole scheme, and then they said after 2001, after complete VRS was over, they went back to the old scheme and they paid old scheme. Many of the employees did not accept that. And this was the statement, and why they didn't take was the allotment of money was according to the older decision of the government. This, and we emphasize that out of this 4,000 and odd, 1,250 people have already died and gone. And they are without benefit of seeing or appreciating the government's job of helping the needy. This was the first aspect. Then we stressed on that the mines did not, the ministry did not belong to our category. Even then, Mr. Kumar Swamy assured us that he will talk to the people, concerned people, and extend his heart from this bottom of the heart. He is going to support and see that it will be through. This is what happened. And then the second aspect was the community as such. The allotment of the houses is partial. The other half is left behind. So that has to be completed as early as possible with the allocation of e-Khata. So that they assured within 1 month they will do that. Then next came to the allotment of houses to the other workers who have been serving, and the head of the family dead and gone. The children are still there. So under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, the houses have to be allotted to them, so that the government will get a name of 10,000 allocations to the general public who are staying in the hutments of Bgml. This is the second aspect. The third aspect, a very important aspect, was the development of tourism. Once upon a time, the glory was at its peak in KGF, and we have not beaten our own drums, and we have not glorified our achievements, and every day a single employee would go deep into the Mother Earth and then come out the new lease of life. This was the continued effort for the past 130 years. And the outcome of that, initially the Britishers took away, later on the government took away for the currency development. So later on, after 1980-84, when the world trade happened and the government started depending on the world cost of the gold mines, the currency was not linked to this and it was a separate issue. So that's how the cutoff from the mine production and the gold currency, our currency of the country was dissociated. With this background, we asked, we have so many firsts to this KGF. Asia's biggest R&D center is in Bgml, and the only defense setup which manufactures purely defense pattern tanks, basic pattern tanks and the earth moving equipment, all the spare parts of the defense is manufactured in Bgml. That is one of the Navaratnas of India. So that is there. Next to that is our Nandidurg mines, where a single point can, a single level can be shown to the visitors, where the logistics will work out. Instead of going deep underground and showing them, which is of no use, at one level you can take them, and this is how the mines would work. This is how the people would go underground. So that was explained. And after that, coming down, we have KGF Club. That is the first KGF, A-grade KGF club in this part of the country. And we have the oldest golf course in the country. Next, coming to that, we have a very prestigious Bgml hospital, which was one of the famous hospital till 1960 to 70. And the hospital was visited by all top dignitaries of the country, erstwhile and the present one also, after the independence also, before independence also. And the registry shows that His Highness Chamarajendra Wadiyar, Krishnarajendra Wadiyar, they also visited this place. Then Mrs. Lord Mountbatten had visited this place, Indira Gandhi had visited, Rajiv Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi were kids, and then they also had signed in that book. So many top dignitaries had visited, and this was the first model hospital of the country. And medical fraternity will get definitely attracted to this type of model hospital buildings. With single nurse sitting in the center, they could manage 50 to 60 patients. That was the arrangement done by the Britishers at that time. In 1886, 1880 was the first room built, and by 1884 the whole hospital was built. It was a wonderful hospital, and I joined in 1978. It was a tremendous experience because such a beautiful hospital to work is really a God-given gift. And today also I still remember those days where the punctuality and the dedication to the patient and commitment to the health of the individuals was maintained. One of the best well-maintained hospital with excellent kitchen facility, and the hygiene was at its utmost. TB, any hospital if you go, any TB patients would be shunted off. We had a separate TB room with 25 beds there, and special food was given to them. The care was utmost. So such stories given to a medical fraternity will be the ultimate feed for them medically. And then next, going towards south, further down, we have VT Center, and then Mysore Mine underground facility is there. And VT Center, of course, can be revived now, and dolls can be made, and it can be explained easily. So within 40, half a day tour, we can cover the whole thing. Breakfast can be had at KGF Club, and then on the hilltop of the dump where afforestation has taken place, there another sit out can be made and lunch can be served to the tourists. So by evening everything will be over. We can show a clipper of how yesteryear was there and how now it is. And we are showing only the past glory part of it. We are not going beyond that. And what efforts have been made to avoid the pollution. All those things was discussed, and he gave us full time. There was no cut of anything. He did not hurry also. And he showed special interest in developing tourism in KGF, and that would generate a lot of employment at different places. The hospital employees coming to the hospital, engineering employees coming to the mills, and even now the Nandidurg mill has got pounding machines and everything, even the kiln is there where 3000, 4000 degrees would melt the metal, and then how the melting was going on. All those things will be explained by the technical people. So this was really an attractive aspect where Mr. Kumar Swamy showed a lot of interest, and he said he asked his assistant to make a note of this and start immediately working on it. So this becomes an important aspect, and already the infrastructure is there. Only the transport and a little bit of rearrangement has to be done. There was one person, Mr. Neil, who is from KGF, and he assured that he will give a totally modified golden buses for the voyage from the first part to the last part for all the visitors who come here. And everything can be easily managed with a short time. In couple of days, I'll be handing over the project report to Mr. K. Ranjendra. He is responsible for that, to take it to the ministry. This is what happened in Kumar Swamy's place. And later on, he explained the whole thing about the workers' plight and the situation present day, and all those things. He explained it thoroughly. And Neil and Ramakrishna explained regarding the school and the management of school, and how easy it will be for the government to manage that, because the whole logistics will be controlled by the old boys association, of the old students association of the school, and there will be no financial burden at all on the management side. They spoke very well, and they collected all the material, necessary material related to tourism, related to the house allocation, related to the hutment allocation, related to the financial readjustment, and the tourism part of it. All the documents were made separate and handed over to the Ministry of Heavy Industry. Then we went to our managing director's chamber. The same thing followed there, and he also appreciated, and he said he has gone through many times the same delegation, but this is the first time we are seeing that you have come for a community, not for yourself, and that was appreciated very much. And he assured that within a short period he is going to solve this, and from the bottom of my heart, I'll see that it will be solved as early as possible. Within say several months, he is going to solve this financial issue, because it should not clash with other industries. Then Mr. Sanmalige and K. Rajendran, they were very clear that such a type of rearrangement or allocation of the money distribution will not affect any other, because it's already 25 years and the judgment also is there. No one has any industry has not claimed any positive thing about or negative about our claim of getting the new VRS scheme. So you need not worry about that. And 250 or 350 or whatever it is, because of the inflation in 25 years, it will be double the amount or 3 times the amount. It is not a big amount for that. You can decide only on the remuneration part and solve it out of the court itself. That was the suggestion given. And the money should be dispersed as early as possible, because the remaining people can at least see the money, their own money coming back to them and their own hutments given back to them. This was the parting dialogue. He said he will do it as early as possible. And we left by about 4:30. It was pouring, very heavy rains was there. We came back to KGF with a positive note from all the.
So one thing you have said that within a month
The how
they will issue e-kata
within a month.
Remaining the financial matter, how long they will take it?
As early as possible, he said.
Fourth is also in favor of the employees.
Employees only. The whole thing he noted and he pen marked it. Whatever court had given this one, he had inked, and he said, "I'll place it before the secretary first, and then ministry. It will go to the parliament as early as possible."